You've seen her on CCN Sunrise recently talking about social media messaging. Now she's back with an important cause.
Yes, she's working with Launch Louisiana to raise funds for those who were affected by the hard rains that hit South Louisiana in August 2016. Shanna Forrestall joins us now to tell us about the floods. Now, this is not Katrina, right?
No.
This is the
This is a
thousand-year
whole
flood.
new natural disaster that happened last year that no one heard about because we were ramping up for an election and it didn't get any press. But yes, it was a horrific storm.
So tell us about the devastation and the impact.
It was mind-boggling. 7 trillion gallons of water fell in 48 hours. Over 150,000 families lost their homes and all their possessions. They were displaced by the flooding. And here's the crazy part, most of them are still displaced. We're currently, yes, they're still, since August, they're still displaced. And we're working with families in tents, trailers. It's crazy, but it didn't get national press.
Now, you lived there, but currently you live
Yeah.
here, and you're helping from here and encouraging others to do that
Yeah,
as
I'm
well.
from Louisiana. I grew up in a small town outside of New Orleans. I lived in New Orleans for 10 years before I moved out here to LA 2 years ago. And so, it struck a chord for me because that's home. I've done humanitarian aid work all over the world. I was there during Katrina. I wasn't affected hard, so I did a lot of relief work there, and that was difficult, dealing with your own state and your own people. But this time, my hometown of Gonzales and all these surrounding areas got devastated. And when I went home and saw what happened, I was like, I have to help. I can't walk away from that,
So I know you and Alita Zoe, who's been on our program as well.
Alita's amazing. She's been such a partner and an asset in this. I came back, even before I went to the first trip, and I said, Alita, something terrible's happened in my hometown, and she offered to help, and so she's been helpful and a partner with me along the way, raising funds. We did, in the very beginning, a hug patrol, we called it, where I went and surprised all these women, many who had been devastated and others who had been working nonstop as volunteers. We brought a beautiful piece of jewelry, and this is a piece of Alita's as well.
Gorgeous.
We brought a beautiful piece of jewelry to the women and just encouraged them, and that was our first thing. And then since then, Alita's given a percentage of sales to the relief effort.
And we should say that Alita is a jewelry designer.
Yes, she's with Alita Designs.
That's why
She's
the beautiful
amazing.
piece of jewelry.
And now we're going to Fashion Week, and she's going to give a percentage of sales during Fashion Week to the relief effort, and she's revealing a brand new piece that she's designed in honor of the people that were affected by the flooding, and we're going to reveal that on the runway at Fashion Week New Orleans.
So let's talk a little bit about how people here can help people there to weather this.
The thing is, a lot of people don't know about the flood, and so the biggest thing we're trying to do right now is to raise awareness. Is that not only did it happen, but it's still happening for these families. I have literally families living in sheds next to what used to be their house with no electricity, and children trying to go to school, and parents trying to rebuild while they're waiting on insurance money or money that's just not coming. And so it's been very difficult. And so raising awareness is a big thing. If they can help us share the message, we're working with Launch Louisiana. They have a campaign called Let's Rock. It's a sheetrock campaign to help families get the sheetrock up so they can get back in their houses. And so that's our big push right now. Anybody can help share that information through the nonprofit, but in their social media, but also if they can donate. Donations go a long way, and every dollar goes towards helping those families recover.
And how do people donate? Where do they need to go?
If they go to launchlouisiana.com, it has all the information on the current campaign, which is Let's Rock, and they can donate there. They can also take that link and share it out. There's a little commercial in there that talks about some of the statistics from the storm. All of the awareness helps. And
And you're the social media queen.
So I know the power of it.
Exactly.
And
give
so
us a few directions on how we can actually
go to
launch some of those
launchlouisiana.com, share the campaign information. You can donate there. Or if you want to show up at Fashion Week and hang out with us, we're going to have a blast. And the piece that Alita is designing, it's a custom, it's a high-level piece. It's worth about $10,000. That money's going to go back to nonprofit and to helping people. So it's a beautiful piece, and it's going to be a big reveal. So somebody needs to own that fantastic piece. It has rubies and diamonds and all this stuff in it. I get to wear it just on the runway.
What are the dates of the event?
Fashion Week is the 18th to the 24th. It's in New Orleans, and the piece will be revealed on the 23rd.
Important. Launch Louisiana, get involved, spread the word, and make a contribution.
Yes, every little bit helps. People can sponsor a room, they can sponsor a whole house. We have all different little things set up that they can participate in. And I know right now, this weekend, we are outfitting a house for a woman who is a full paraplegic and who lives with her elderly mother. They barely survived. They had to be rescued by boat. When the flooding happened, the woman was trying to drag her daughter in the water because she was in a wheelchair.
Wow.
And-
Launch
and,
Louisiana. Shanna,
I'm going to
thank you
give,
so
I'm going to
much.
follow up, and
Thank
I
you
invite
so much.
others to do that. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for
It's a
being
personal
here.
story for me, so thank
Absolutely.
you for taking the
you.
time to care.
Thank you. Up next, we have CCN segment star Anne-Marie Villicana, who is going to introduce us to another artist. This time, he is a singer and musician.
Sure. Mark Stoltzman with Pasadena Boston Court will be right here talking about it next.
EH Financial can help you plan ahead to sustain your golden years. Our wealth management and financial planning services are growing in the San Gabriel Valley. And because everyone's situation is different, we'll come up with an investment, estate, or tax plan that works for you. Stop procrastinating. Call us today or visit our website, ehfinancial.com. Don't worry, we'll be there for you every step of the way.